How to be a digital nomad. Why? Hey guys, welcome back to Stacking Stocks and thank you so much for joining us today. What's our headline today? Well, we'll talk about how to be a digital nomad. Also, why should you choose the digital nomad lifestyle? We'll find out shortly. For starters, what are the perks of becoming a digital nomad? What drives one to become a digital nomad? The benefits include working remotely, tropical places, traveling the world, and getting paid while you're on the go. And that's not even the best of it. Here's a brief outline of the digital nomad lifestyle. Earning a higher value currency online from a country like the US and living in another country where that currency goes further. Furthermore, you get to save more money every month for retirement, live almost anywhere in the world, and live well. Who wouldn't want to have such a life? However, a digital nomad lifestyle might not really work out for young progressive individuals. Do you know that being a digital nomad requires you to learn remote work and become location independent? Well, eventually that becomes your only option to maintain your livelihood. How does a young progressive individual deal with that? Office rental jobs are disappearing, blue collar and white collar jobs are threatened, and governments can't keep on bailing people out. We live in a world where small and medium-sized enterprises are trying to compete with giant corporations that are now doubling down on automation and artificial intelligence. Technically, small business persons can't keep up with the larger competitors who are choking down the new increased minimum wage mandate with their machinery labor. With such challenges, how can businesses ensure that they stay in the game? We've reached a point where entrepreneurs are downscaling and ditching their offices altogether. Businesses are now finding remote workers more appealing than on-site employees to reduce overhead and maintain profitability. The future of working looks remote. You might just have to jump the gun by adopting the digital nomad lifestyle early enough. Do you know that becoming a digital nomad can extend your career for another 5 to 10 years? Well, that's just part of what you get out of it. Let's take a look at what else the life of a digital nomad entails. Have you figured out how to become a digital nomad? Is a nomadic lifestyle appealing to you? Let's look at the logistics of the lives of digital nomads. Let's begin with, why are people so intent on learning how to be digital nomads? Here are some of the major reasons we discerned from several digital nomads. Avoiding office politics and distractions of the traditional work setup, balancing their everyday social life with work, enjoying the freedom, high cost of living in their home country, love to travel, need to explore other cultures, and poor local job market in their hometowns. Those are the major reasons why people want to learn how to become digital nomads. At the end of the day, you wouldn't really want something if it doesn't benefit you in some way. The question is, what does a digital nomadic lifestyle offer people? What are the key benefits of becoming a digital nomad? Some of the top benefits include having a flexible schedule. You don't have to commute. Having the freedom to live and work where you choose. Balancing your social and work life, not engaging in office politics, and no need to dress up for work. Imagine enjoying these kinds of advantages as you work. A digital nomadic lifestyle allows you to work comfortably. In most workspaces, people have to compromise on comfort and make several sacrifices in order to fit in. Becoming a digital nomad takes away that suffering. But nothing can be 100% perfect. Every rose has its thorn. What are the thorns in the life of a digital nomad? Even the digital nomad lifestyle has its challenges. The notable challenges include finding reliable internet or Wi-Fi, finding the most suitable location to work, networking, the difference in time zones, and work communications. Nonetheless, challenges are part of life, and you don't handle them by running away from them. Social media drives the current world. Internet providing firms are certainly doing their best to ensure reliability. E-commerce and remote work is taking over the world as well. Why would it be difficult to find reliable Wi-Fi? Almost every restaurant has installed Wi-Fi routers. Internet can't be that major of a challenge to your digital nomad lifestyle. Most digital nomads attest that the lifestyle is essential to them. Moreover, they'll confidently tell you that digital nomadism has hugely improved their lives. How much do digital nomads earn? A huge percentage of working digital nomads earn $50,000 and above. Some even earn six figures, which are well above the $46,640 a year that the average U.S. worker currently earns. There's also a significant percentage that earns a similar amount as the average U.S. worker. But that doesn't negate the fact that a majority of digital nomads feel like there's an improvement in their lives. Some digital nomads say that they can earn more money than they used to when they worked traditionally. Furthermore, some of the digital nomads feel less stressed financially. Does remote work have more benefits than working traditionally? The digital nomadic lifestyle is the fast-growing choice of today's generation. It could be behind the tiny house movement, van life, or live in our parents' basements. Do you think you can adopt this lifestyle? There is less pressure working remotely. Imagine waking up and going to work straight out of bed without worrying about being late for work. But how do you become a digital nomad? Let's analyze how you can become location independent. Being a digital nomad requires you to have a lot of documents to get you moving. There are accounts and government documents you'll need to become location independent. Here's a list of the items you need to get together: a business license, doctor's prescriptions, Earth class mail for a U.S. mailing address, emergency fund, international internet connection, local bank account, a PayPal account, and TransferWise borderless banking account or Payoneer account, NOMAD insurance, a passport, and Skype or Grasshopper for a local number and VoIP. Why do you think these documents are necessary? Every country has different rules for how much a sole proprietor can make before they need to start charging and paying taxes. If you make under a certain amount, you can forego the business license and operate as a sole proprietor. You mustn't overlook getting a business license, but it shouldn't also hinder your entry. Get to know the country's requirements on digital nomad taxes. We recommend that you reach out to a certified tax professional to help you keep your books clean. Why are we saying so? You might end up paying a large sum of money if you don't keep your books clean. Make sure that you seek the services of a professional to help you protect your finances. Well, the benefits of a digital nomadic lifestyle are glittering, but becoming a digital nomad isn't as easy as you'd think. There are essentials from banking solutions to local number and VoIP to an international internet connection to U.S. mailing addresses to nomad insurance to driver's licenses. But let's briefly look at the basic requirements of the digital nomadic lifestyle. Do you have an emergency fund? That's as basic as you can get. It's one thing to have insurance, but an emergency fund is totally different. If you are location independent, you never know when something will go wrong and you have to fly back home urgently, or a client rips you off and you're forced to dig into your savings. Have a baseline of the emergency fund, a reasonable amount that will definitely bail you out of the mess. Also, where are you going to live? What about food, drinks, leisure activity, tourist visa, and visa extension, traveling costs? Draw a budget to help you figure out the cost of your digital nomad lifestyle. Look at the pricing of everything at your destination and break down the budget. Otherwise, you might find yourself living on the edge when you get to your destination. Why leave your hometown to go and suffer across the borders? One last thing is ensuring that you have also figured out your accommodation costs. We currently live in a world where Airbnb has simplified things. The latter will help you get going for a couple of months. The digital nomad lifestyle seems to be the goal, but you have to sit down and make extensive plans. Think about it. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in today to Stacking Stocks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.